Our children are such a tremendous gift and a tremendous responsibility from Hashem, our God, in order to raise them properly, whether we are teachers or whether we are parents. Children require a lot of attention and a lot of effort on our part. However, one of the ways in order to raise children or give the students a proper way to behave in life is to give proper rebuke. What is the art of criticism? Some theorists in this generation believe that we shouldn't rebuke young children, we shouldn't rebuke or criticize our students. Why? They have their own reasons. Our sages in the Torah teach us that in order to have mature, responsible children, we need to rebuke them. We need to give them criticism properly. However, there are three conditions in order to criticize properly and have the child actually absorb the criticism in an effective way where it's actually going to influence them in a positive way. Now, the whole goal of to criticize and to rebuke them is in order to help the child understand that because you care about them, you want them to do the right thing. You care about them. They need to feel it. A child, you as an adult feel it when someone really cares about you. A child really knows if an adult has intentions that are about being caring towards the child, about being loving, about really truly having intentions of building a relationship and wanting to help the child. Rebbetzin Yemima Mizrahi, in her book Yemima Mizrahi Speaks, offers us three ways in order to rebuke the child successfully. We have to have these three conditions met first in order to rebuke the child successfully. The parsha is Parshat Devarim, and this parsha is all about reprimanding. It's all about rebuking. And I quote, Ele hadevarim asher diber Moshe el kol Yisrael barava molsuf achare hakoso es Sihon ve'es Og, end quote. It translates, these are the words that Moshe spoke to the nation of Israel concerning the Arava, opposite the Reed Sea, after he has smitten Sihon and Og. Now, what are the three conditions we need to meet first in order to reprimand our children? Number one, we see the word ba'arava. Ba'arava means involved in Hebrew. We need to be intimately involved with our children in order for our rebuke to hit home, for them to really understand what we mean. If they see that whenever we want to talk to them, it's because here I am, I want to have a serious conversation with you, I want to really criticize you, I want to correct you, it's going to go in one ear and out the other because the child just doesn't want to hear rebuke. We as adults don't want to hear criticism from others. It hurts us. It's sensitive to us. We don't want to hear how difficult we are, what our bad traits are. We don't want that. It takes an art to do that. So the first criteria is to have an intimate relationship with your child. Have a weekly meeting with them. Have a weekly time with them, perhaps half an hour with each child. Maybe a cup of coffee with older children. Maybe a walk in the park for 30 minutes. Do what they want to do. If your child is into sports, watch a sports section, talk to them about it. If your child is younger, it's a little bit easier. You could stay in the house. You could do activities that they want to do. The second criteria is Molsuf, which means before the end of his days. Moshe Rabbeinu chose to reprimand the nation only shortly after his death because he wanted to avoid repeating his messages again and again. If you hear yourself giving your child rebuke over and over again, you hear the same words going over and over again in circles. It's as though it's a tape recording. The child isn't absorbing your message. It's time for us to step back and listen to ourselves. What message am I giving over to my child? Does the child feel connected? Does the child feel that I care? Or maybe I need to step away from myself and first get rid of my anger, calm myself down, get out of my own skin in order to reach the child in an effective way. So Mosuf is before the end of his days, meaning to give the rebuke rarely. The child needs to hear the rebuke on a rare occasion. The child shouldn't be hearing, no, don't, never, don't do that, don't do this, no, you can't. Yes, the child needs to know the power of no, that no means no, but it shouldn't be consistent, it shouldn't be all the time. And the last criteria is Ahare hakoso es Sihon ve'es Og. After he had smitten Sihon and Og. Only after Moshe Rabbeinu got rid of Klal Yisrael's enemies did he sit down and deliver his rebuke. In other words, Rabbi Steinman explains that before a parent gives a rebuke or criticism, a parent must give 5 compliments on the same day to that child. If a child doesn't feel that we care, that we truly have pure positive intentions, no matter how much we love them, they just won't feel it, and it won't be an effective message. So I really hope that with this message, we will enhance our relationship with our children, with our students. May we merit to give our children the proper rebuke while drawing them close to us simultaneously. Leah Abramov, Being and Becoming.